Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yeah.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Super piece of timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Finds the edge. Big appeal. A beauty. Brilliant catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
At number 3 for the Hobart Hurricanes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
End of the over. 7 off it. The Hurricanes are 16 for 1.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep. No! Yep.
Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Yep. No!
Needs a direct hit.
Yep. No!
Rizwan shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. And safely taken by the keeper.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, not bad for your first ball. Pumped away and starts their innings with a boundary.
End of the over. The Hurricanes are 26 for 2. A freebie from the City end. Good bit of timing there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Unplayable. No reward. Flying to the boundary. Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Yep.
Gone. Played all around it.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ferguson, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep. No.
Straight to the fielder.
Ferguson doesn't seem particularly interested in rotating the strike on this occasion.
Yep.
You can't say how important that dive was. They scrambled the run, just about made it.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yeah, yeah.
Out. Good catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
No.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep, yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Keep out.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad. Bowler is confident on this one.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
De Villiers won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. There'll be runs here.
No.
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no.
De Villiers takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yes.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Edge. What a ball. Oh, that is a great catch.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Doesn't beat the infield.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Yep.
Misses. They failed to make their ground, but can't hit the stumps.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
A 3D, getting a wicket in that over, really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Bit of a change-up in the field now. Some adjustments to the field.
Edged it. Confident appeal. Could it be? Taken. A really good one too.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Edged.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Yeah.
Brilliant diving stop.
Yep.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Drives and misses everything. There's a run here, surely.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. Stokes coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yeah. No.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yeah. No.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Immaculate timing there.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Beaten on the drive.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Stokes has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yeah.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
This innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Wow, that's missed the lot. Comfortable single if they take it.
Seemingly wanting to keep the strike. That would have been a simple single.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Hurricanes are 81 for 8. Dives and takes a nice catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep, yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Nice shot, runs possible.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yeah.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep, yep.
Good shot, found the gap.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Strange decision not to run. There were probably two on offer.
Yep, yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep. Nice bowling.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad. There'll be one run here for them.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Yep, yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
And taken. Superb delivery. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting.
A few moves made in the field. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Rizwan is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep. Keeper.
And with that, they're off the mark. Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Nicely played.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Nicholson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Well placed. Should get a single. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Yep.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Loud shout. Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
10 runs added there. The Spirit are 31 for 1. Going with pace now.
The captain is going with pace.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Ferguson from the City end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Rizwan shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it. Captain's going to change things around in the field. That's a harsh call from the umpire. I've seen wider than that not called.
Right off the middle of the bat.
They've attempted the slow ball, but that's been pounced on and hit high into the stands. Brilliant timing.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Rizwan has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Doesn't beat the infield.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. I'm not sure what happened with that delivery, maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong. Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Quick onto that in the infield. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Nicholson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Edge. What a ball.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yes.
Pads away.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep, yep.
Straight to the fielder. Could be close.
Yep.
Misses. They failed to make their ground, but can't hit the stumps.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Yes.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Stokes ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep. No.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
That's the over. The Spirit are 74 for 4. Timed that brilliantly.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Yep.
That's a great catch. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Bowled in. Beauty. Absolute beauty.
To trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Yep. No.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yes. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Super piece of timing.
Went downtown and did it very well.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill they showed. It was a masterclass.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.